Welcome to this explainer. Look, today we are unpacking a massive paradigm shift. We're talking about how AI is fundamentally transforming not just architectural visualization, but the entire business model of design. We're talking about saving weeks of manual labor and unlocking entirely new, highly profitable revenue streams.
Okay, here is our playbook for today. 1. The AI Architecture Studio. 2. Mastering architectural prompts. 3. The AI SketchUp workflow. 4. Automating with Claude code. And 5. Cinematic client deliverables. Let's dive right in. Section 1. The AI Architecture Studio. Building a lean, billable business. We're starting right at the foundation with the business model. AI isn't just some shiny new brush to paint with. It's a completely new way to structure a studio. Just think about the old workflow. You know the one. A weeks-long slog of manual labor where a single client change meant hitting render, grabbing a coffee, and just praying it looked right a few hours later. Well, compare that to the new reality. Concept packages are now being delivered in days, or honestly even minutes, through AI plugins and automated scripting. Iteration happens in real time, right in front of your client. The days of agonizing over a single viewing angle, completely over.
Now, I want you to think about this number, $3,000 to $15,000. That represents the billable value of pre-design and concept visualization packages, and that's before a single stamped drawing even exists. Clients are absolutely willing to pay for speed, creativity, and the ability to truly feel what their future space will be like. AI gives you a massive advantage to capture this incredibly lucrative market segment without burning out your team. So how do you do this safely? Here are your studio positioning rules to keep things profitable and legally protected. Rule number 1, never market yourself as AI architects. Actually, scratch that. Brand yourself as an AI-powered design visualization studio. You want to focus purely on upstream speed and client iteration because, frankly, that's where the fun is. Then you simply partner with licensed architects for the stamped construction docs, you secure the vision, they secure the permits, and everybody wins. Moving on to Section 2, Mastering Architectural Prompts, the secret formula. Let's see how we actually speak to these AI models. Getting what you want, rather than a completely hallucinated mess, is an absolute art form. This quote from the Chaos blog totally reframes it. A good AI architecture prompt does one thing. It tells the model what you already can't show it. It's a light bulb moment, right? If your SketchUp model already has the walls, the windows, and the floor plan, you shouldn't waste a single word describing them to the AI. You should only be prompting for what it can't see, the mood, the lighting, and the specific materials. To avoid chaotic outputs, you've got to stack your prompts in this exact order. Think of it like a secret recipe. Start with your building type. Then, strictly cap your materials at 2 to 4. Do not overwhelm it. Next, establish the lighting, set the environment, lock in the camera, and finally, toss in your style modifier. This structured sequence forces the engine to precisely interpret your base model, instead of, randomly turning your modern house into a medieval castle. All right, Section 3, the AI SketchUp workflow, moving from massing to polish. Let's jump into the actual execution stack inside SketchUp. Before you even think about hitting render, model preparation is everything. These simple modeling habits prevent the AI from hallucinating wild geometry where it absolutely doesn't belong. For example, use a literal, chunky 3D box to represent a sofa. Clean up your reversed faces, assign clear, descriptive text names to your materials so the AI actually knows what it's looking at, and block out deliberate camera scenes. The AI needs a clean house to work in. And here is your exact plugin toolkit. This shootout breaks down what you should use and when. Need strict adherence to your geometry? Use Veras. Want rapid one-clip concepts? Jump over to SketchUp Diffusion. If interior material realism is your absolute top priority, Arco AI is the way to go. And rely on DeFi Lite when you want real-time, path-traced rendering right inside your viewport. 30 seconds. Seriously, half a minute is all it takes to generate a photorealistic render using tools like Maquette or DeFi Lite right in your browser or viewport. You're no longer waiting hours to check if a shadow falls correctly. In the time it takes to just review one render, you can generate 5 more alternatives. It completely changes the entire cadence of your workday. Let's step it up for Section 4, Automating with Claude code, treating CAD as code. We've talked about rendering, but what if AI could actually help build the 3D model itself? This introduces the wild concept of CAD as code. Through integrations like the SketchUp connector and experimental tools like Supex, you can describe a model in natural language. You can literally ask Claude to script a 15-step staircase for you in plain English.
The AI writes and executes the Ruby scripts right inside SketchUp to generate precise 3D geometry. It's magic.
But it doesn't stop at drawing buildings. Claude acts as your entire operations layer. It manages project files, tracks revisions, and updates your Notion workspace. Meanwhile, Midjourney handles style exploration, and the SketchUp API automates the massing. The whole AI stack is essentially functioning like a highly efficient virtual junior design team that literally never sleeps. Okay, final step. Section 5. Cinematic Client Deliverables. Selling the vision. Let's turn these lightning-fast renders into a wow factor presentation that actually wins clients. Using tools like Render AI or RunChat, you can create seamless transitions between realistic images and exploded axonometric drawings. And here's the best part. You can do this without ever opening complex editing software like Premiere. You just start with your 3D base image, prompt for alternate angles, use a frame blend or cinematic drone preset, and combine the clips directly in the browser via the FFmpeg API. Boom. A fluid, cinematic story in minutes. And if you want to blow their minds, prompt the AI to do a dynamic floor transition, revealing the building from the ground floor up for massive client impact. Going from a static image to a dynamic construction sequence gives your clients a huge emotional connection to the project. They aren't just looking at a flat plan. They are watching their dream building come to life right before their eyes. Let's ground all this in real dollar amounts. Look at how upgrading a static render to a video walkthrough pushes an entry-level package into a highly profitable tier. A simple concept package might bring in $1,500 to $3,500, but add in those cinematic walkthroughs and full design specs, you jump to an $8,000 package. Partner with an architect for the final stamped docs, and suddenly you're operating in the $15,000 to $40,000 tier, scaling your revenue massively. I'm going to leave you with this final thought to really challenge how you currently structure your entire architectural workflow. When your client's future can be visualized in seconds, why are you still making them wait weeks? The technology is here, the workflows are absolutely proven, and the business model is highly lucrative. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and I hope this playbook transforms the way you build.